What's up? It's the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, The Miz, and we are running through the most memorable moments in Royal Rumble history, starting with number 1, 1997. Stone Cold Steve Austin runs into the ring, tosses people out left and right, sits on the top row, says, "Let's go, bring them out, because I got some beers to drink." And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. That's my memorable moment.
Yeah, so I think favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan was probably Royal Rumble 2000. My dad's in the middle of the ring. They're at Madison Square Garden, right? I think Grandmaster comes out, and then Scotty 2 Hotty comes out, man. They pull out the yellow sunglasses. They put it on Pops. There's a cool shot. There's a wide shot where there's clapping, and everyone's in sync clapping. Who's just waiting on them to do the damn two-step, right? Man, music hits, heads go down, and that's all she wrote. He's
rumbling, he's stumbling, he's getting down.
Favorite Royal Rumble as a fan, favorite Royal Rumble moment. All right, first thing that stands out is definitely my dad getting his dance on with Too Cool. You know, that was cool, right? Remember that?
Actually, I hate to cut you off, but your brother actually took that moment away.
Of course he takes it. Take my word, take my moment. When I mean word, I mean yeet. You know what I mean? But all right. Let's say, yeah, okay. How about this one? 2002, Pops, #1 entry. Yeah, went out there and dominated. Yeah, how about that? How about that, Jay? Take that one. Or you want that one too? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess you can have it. You got everything else. Yeah, but that's my moment. All right. Even the first moment that my brother said was his moment, still my moment. But I'll be the bigger brother, and I'll go to the next moment. Yeah. No yeah.
Do you know what cool is? What is Carlitos' favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan? I got it. 1993. When Carlitos Haas' father run down that ramp and enter the Royal Rumble in his nice little Tarzan outfit.
It is Carlos Colon, the Caribbean champion.
That was cool.
My favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan has to be when mi amigo Rey Mysterio won the whole dang thing in 2006.
Ray hanging on to the top rope.
Ray hanging on for dear life here. Whoa.
Mysterio, he did it! He did it!
No way!
He did it! He did it!
No way!
Rey Mysterio did it!
Went on to become World Heavyweight Champion for the first time. Booyaka!
I think my favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan has to be the Women's Royal Rumble in 2023 when Mommy came out #1 and won it all.
Liv can't see a thing. Yeah, on instinct alone. Morgan eliminated by Rhea Ripley. Rhea's going to WrestleMania.
I mean, that led to her being the Women's World Champion, not to mention the most dominant women's current champion in all of WWE. Mommy.
My favorite Royal Rumble moment as when Cody Rhodes eliminated Dominic Mysterio in the 2023 Men's Royal Rumble match.
Thank goodness! Dominic's eliminated!
Favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan has to be 2028 Drew McIntyre and the Claymore kick, bam, bam, right to Brock Lesnar's face.
Lesnar eliminated! McIntyre eliminates Lesnar!
That wonderful thing.
Was a great moment.
It was a great moment.
My favourite moment has got to be Chelsea Green only lasting, 5 seconds? Who lasts 5 seconds?
Pretty good. fair though, you're still talking about her. You're still talking about her. I'll give that. Yeah, she's been a lot longer than us.
There's so many, but I'm going to get a little outside the box since, I've been watching the product for many, many years. Let's go back to when I was a kid, 93, the debut of Giant Gonzalez.
He is dwarfing The Undertaker.
And I know some people might be like, Giant Gonzalez, but no, you watch that back and you think of yourself as like a 6-7-year-old kid like I was, marching down the ramp, 8 foot tall, beating up The Undertaker, making him look like a child. That's a moment.
One of my favorite Royal Rumble memories was something I was there in person for when I got to watch my good friend and great commentator Titus O'Neil poof himself right underneath the ring.
Oh my God, what the heck? What did Titus just... I can't believe what I just saw.
Pleasant surprise for everybody in attendance.
Hauling butt and got, eaten alive by the ring.
As a fan, favorite Rumble moment. In 2007, when The Undertaker won the Royal Rumble, coming out at number 30, he had done that a few times and he was unsuccessful. So for me, him, Shawn Michaels, to finish out that Royal Rumble and him actually winning and guaranteeing himself that title match, the main event at WrestleMania, with the pyro going off and him looking jacked as hell, that was my favorite. I believe I was in New Jersey, probably at a friend's house, and arguing back and forth. He was more of a Shawn guy, I was more of a Taker guy, so we were arguing back and forth on who was gonna win, and well, I won.
The Royal Rumble's all about making dreams happen, but for me, I love seeing dreams crushed. And one of my favourites is when Shawn Michaels was desperate to rematch The Undertaker at WrestleMania, take on his streak, and he's in the Rumble, and he thinks he's gonna win, and then he's hanging by his fingers, and he's trying to stay holding on. Batista knocks him down, and he's so sad.
Look out, look out! Batista ambushing Michaels, hanging on, no!
Sometimes when I go to sleep at night, I think about that moment. I just like Shawn being sad,
This is easy. It's not only my favorite, but it is actually the best. HBK Royal Rumble 1996, Sweet Chin Music to Diesel to eliminate him and win his second in a row. Not only my favorite Royal Rumble moment, but probably one of my favorite just moments in general, honestly. Shawn Michaels forever.
Kofi Kingston, every single time he's got a way out. And now he's got teammates.
Xavier Woods with a save, and now Big E with a plate of pancakes. Pulled them out from under an announce table. On the floor. This is amazing. Pancake power. Kofi is still legal. This is ridiculous. We've seen Kofi stay in this match so many ways over the years, but perhaps no more unique as this. Yeah, but Jinder's blocking the path. And Kingston trying to hobble around on one foot. Both feet have to hit the floor. Those are the rules. Watch out, Jinder. Don't let him hit you with a pancake. What do you got going on here? New Day acting as a pogo stick. What? Kingston launched into the ring. Yes. Jinder can't believe it.
And it's such a weird thing because when we were growing up and we used to think I loved it. He was the coolest man. Every year he had a way of escaping. I tell my friends. Well, we tell everyone. That's what I'm saying. We're telling everyone. And then just a couple years later, to go from loving someone to despising everything about someone. That's exactly what happened, isn't it? Our hero to our enemy. You know what I mean? Our loved one to the person we just want to see their downfall. So guess what? This year, if Kofi's in the Rumble, I hope he's first out. And I hope there's nothing to save him. And I hope he falls out. And then I hope someone puts him back in and throws him back out again. And do that 5 times over for all I care. Just so long as that man doesn't win the Rumble and doesn't do something fun and cool like he always does. Sorry, boy, I got a little bit carried away there. All right, Kofi Kingston, the New Day is a date. We'll see you when we see you.
The first one that comes to mind is Becky Lynch putting herself into the Royal Rumble after Lana couldn't compete. I could feel Becky's emotions. I could feel her wanting to just go in and win that Royal Rumble, and her just begging Fit, please let me go in, please let me go in, and him like thinking about it, and you could feel the fans being like, come on, let her in. And as soon as he just said okay, the crowd erupted, and then she won the Royal Rumble, and that was such a super cool moment and one of my favorites.
Set over the top, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair's been eliminated. Becky Lynch is going to WrestleMania.
My favorite Royal Rumble moment would have to be in 2018, Asuka winning the very first Women's Royal Rumble. How could that not be my favorite moment? She's an absolute badass.
Asuka's going to WrestleMania.
My favorite Royal Rumble memory from when I was a kid was probably 2008 when John Cena returned at Madison Square Garden.
That's a good one.
Kidding me! Oh my God! Triple H's expression told the entire story.
Oh, Cena counters! But not for long. Cena counter. The power of the Cena strength. Cena and Cena does it.
I think I'm gonna speak for all of the OC. 2016, AJ Styles making his debut at the Royal Rumble.
Is it? Can it be? It is! The phenomenal one is here!
2016 Royal Rumble. R-Truth was an entrant in the match. And, you know, the strategy to win a Royal Rumble is you avoid getting thrown out of the ring and you throw your opponents out of the ring. This fine gentleman brought a ladder into the ring, immediately set it up, and climbed to the top because he assumed he was in the Money in the Bank ladder match. That was not the case. He was not in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and he was not successful in 2016.
Maybe he thought it was the Money in the Bank ladder match, and he's eliminated by Kane.
That Royal Rumble moment, that lives on in my brain rent-free forever. So, thanks, Truth. Thanks for that.
My favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan. There was one year this guy came out. I don't know what he was thinking about, but it's Royal Rumble. And this dude comes out, runs to the ring, pulls out a ladder, sets it up in the ring, climbs the ladder, and reaches. He thought it was Money in the Bank. Can y'all believe that? That's him right there, that guy right there. Hey, I don't know his name. Somebody please find out them his name. He is funny, hilarious, and he didn't get the memo because it was Royal Rumble, not Money in the Bank. Duh.
One of the moments, like, through all of it that, like, stood out the most to me as, like, a fan was when Kacy Catanzaro, which now is Katana Chance, was entered in the Royal Rumble. I think it was, like, 2019. And I followed her back when she was doing American Ninja Warrior. I was a gymnast. She was a gymnast, somebody that I, like, really idolized doing that. And then whenever she came to WWE, I was like, worlds collide. This is crazy. So, like, her being in it was just amazing to me to begin with. But then she had the whole spot where, like, she landed on her back, did the back extension roll, handstand, walk back into the ring. And I was like, this is something that, like, I really can, like, relate to.
Oh, you're kidding.
I hope Kofi Kingston's watching this tonight.
Look at this. No way. Is she still in it? No way.
Stop! Oh my God.
That was awesome.
That Rumble was like one of those moments where I went, I think this is gonna be in my future.
Well, I actually have two favorite Royal Rumble moments. It's one of my favorite events of the year, the road to WrestleMania. My first one actually goes back to 1995. One of the first tapes I ever owned was the Royal Rumble 1995 to witness Shawn Michaels win the Royal Rumble for the first time ever from the #1 entry. And then years later, I get to attend my first Royal Rumble, and member of the WWE Universe, number 28 came out, number 29 came out. We were in Madison Square Garden, and then John Cena arrived at number 30. We were all shocked. We were all confused. We were all excited. So those are my two favorite Royal Rumble moments.
Ooh, my favorite Royal Rumble moment from when I was a fan was I was living in Atlanta, Georgia, and the Royal Rumble came through. I got tickets, got to see a Rumble live as a kid, and that Royal Rumble was sponsored by Final Fantasy. I still have the tickets. It's a huge day for me. And then fast forward to WrestleMania when New Day is hosting, and we are wearing outfits being sponsored by Final Fantasy.
Your official hosts of WrestleMania, the New Day, well, it looks like their gear this year is inspired by Final Fantasy. I swear, guys, I even saw Moogle and Chocobo out there. Corey, you know, I love Final Fantasy.
So it very much felt like a lot of things came full circle that day. So I love the Rumble. It's great. Brings a lot of good memories for people.
What about 98, you know? When Mankind came out, but before Mankind there was Cactus Jack, and then Dude Love, Three Faces of Foley.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Cactus Jack.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this ain't right. I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it. Mrs. Foley's baby boy is pulling a triple header.
You were 1 year old. You don't even remember that.
I know, but you gotta.
You're not even a 90s.
We had
kid,
DVR.
really.
We had.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
I like that. That was my favorite.
It was a cool moment. I'll give you
All
that.
right. I seen him was cool too. I'll give you that one.
All right.
When Bret the Hitman Hart and Lex Luger's feet touched at the exact same time. As a kid, I was baffled by it. I predict that could be you and I this year, maybe the next 5 we'll see.
Going the distance in the Rumble, the OC.
Always, baby.
Nia Jax entered herself in to the men's Rumble and got RKO'd by Randy Orton.
Oh my God! Oh, KO out of nowhere! What the hell is happening?
I'm honestly so jealous. I wish I was RKO'd by Randy Orton.
As the final entrant, my favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan would probably be the moment in 1999 when Chyna entered the men's Royal Rumble match. And she not only made history as the first woman to enter a men's Royal Rumble match, but she also threw out the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
And there goes Mark Henry.
And that's honestly what I aspire to be like. Showing men exactly what women are made of and what we can do, and overpowering them and teaching them that women are always on top.